EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's our visiting team and our home team. On the visitor's sideline, their head coach. His guys with 2 straight home defeats to start the year and trying to find that first win out here on the road. His counterpart on the other side, the coach of the home team. His guys also come in 0-2, and history tells us the prospect of making the playoffs after starting 0-3 are very dim. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. And off we go from the Windy City. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
We both could get the sense from talking to him this week leading up to today's game, like just the amount of pressure he felt that was on his shoulders and frankly in the entire locker room. They need to get their first win. When you study NFL history, starting a season 0-3, not many teams have ever made the playoffs in the Super Bowl era, only 6. So if they want to get a chance to find themselves in the playoff hunt, if they just want to get their season on track, a win today is going to go a long way.
Quick throw, taken in, and we'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Here's a first carry for their running back. He's inside the 30, and he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
The extra point is good. And his guys will take a 7-0 lead.
Visitors, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
It's fair to say this season hasn't gotten off to the type of start they likely envisioned for themselves, but it's still early. A win here, it could go a long way towards changing the trajectory of this entire season. But what's going to make this even more difficult today, not only the worthy opponent that they face, but having to go on the road and do it here in a hostile environment. If he is able to lead his team to a win today, I think that gives them the spark to turn this season around.
Pick up a 2 on the last run. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A 7-yard gain on the play.
He'll try and throw this on 3rd and 1. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense is right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
Anchorage, first down.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
And an Anchorage first down.
The middle they go. Oh! And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and a yard. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one complete. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And it's going to be a turnover, and the defense comes away with the ball. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
Here's second and 9.
Second and 9.
He'll look to throw. The toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, up past the 20.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
Out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
On second and 10, they'll try to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
That's good.
Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down. Look to throw yet again. This one broken out. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They'll come up here first and 10
at the 49-yard line.
To the air one more time. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Out of bounds at the 42-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Going back to the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down. Trying to find any seed he can with the push. Too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
He'll drop the throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Brings up second and 9.
Send a man in motion right. Back to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he's in.
Jackson pass results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Makes the score our home team 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. He fields it at the 8. Oh! And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The visitors' offense ready for their second possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
4-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Now, faking the give.
The 2nd down pass. He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
Third and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it to the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and got a fresh set of downs.
So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They've raced out to a 14-0 lead. They've done nothing wrong so far. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard.
1 quarter in the books. 14-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. The tight end going in motion to the left. As they try to run it here. Not much there. Maybe a yard. From the 35, here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll look to throw. Oh, what a throw. Swinging it across his body and complete. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. One of the tight ends in motion right. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. He'll turn and hand this one off. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3.
He was brought down at the 26.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26.
2nd and 6.
He's got it at about the 8. And he will score! Oh, out he comes. Touchdown, Chicago. This defense continuing to give up points Greg, you've been in offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense ready for this next possession. Hey, Greg, no one better than you to talk about the rookie crop, the tight ends, especially at the top. A couple guys who have Midwest ties, played in the Big Ten, now find themselves in the Midwest, especially Colston Loveland, who's a Chicago Bear tight end.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, Mike, when I watch Loveland play, you look back and watch his tape from Michigan, there's two guys that play tight end in the NFL. There's the guy that you have to script open. He's going to catch flat routes and naked routes, and he's going to catch the easy ones, and he'll run after and get what he can. And then there's the guys, Mike, that get themselves open. They can win third down one-on-one. They can win versus press. They can win routes downfield versus defensive backs, not just linebackers. When I watch Colston Loveland, that's the guy I see.
And another one out of the Big Ten, Tyler Warren from Penn State. He goes to Indianapolis.
Yeah, and he's a little more of a throwback, right? He can play a little quarterback, he can play H-back, he can put his hand on the ground. He's still good enough and athletic enough to play in space. When you look at what Penn State did with him, there wasn't a position on the field, including center, that he didn't play. So he's a really big, physical, run-after-catch. I think he's a good fit because, remember, in Indy, that Shane Steichen offense, they're going to want to run the ball. They're going to want to get downhill with the run game, offensive line. So I think it's a good fit because he's very talented in the passing game, but he's going to keep teams honest with his ability to still contribute on all 3 downs.
It's third down and 1 yard to go.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's brought down to 17, but that's going to be good enough. A first down picked up on the ground.
A gain of 9 yards. And an average first down.
They'll stay on the ground. And he shows off his strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
8 yards.
Down to the line now on 2nd and 2. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Oh, making guys miss. And he's in. Touchdown, Anchorage. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Visitors 7.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. From the 33, here's 2nd and 4.
To number 88. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
No give on the ground. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
he's brought down at the 37-yard line.
They'll try to... Oh, looked like he hit the first down, but the ball is out.
The quarterback keeps it. That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
forward for a couple. Mike Hughes is there with the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
1st and 10.
Here's 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Picked up on the 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Chicago. Throwing now from the gun. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 26-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Rolling right, taking off, and he's into a slot to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
The 11-yard line. Tackle made at the 9-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll stick with him again. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. They'll try to run this one in. And he arrows his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
The extra point is good. And his guys add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? You pooch it, you kick it out the back of the end zone, and I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. And maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember were a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is, I'm going going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play the video games. Let's go for it on 4th down. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials indicating, let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look, and indeed this call will be overturned. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to him with another drive here. Back to throw here to begin the drive.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
They'll throw out of the gun. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you very much. We welcome you back on EA Sports for quarter number 3. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back set to go once more. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Play fake. He'll look to throw. That'll be caught inside by the rookie wideout. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And an Anchorage first down.
They'll set up to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Second and 2 at the 37-yard.
So second down, and they'll run it. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short. Play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
The RPO, that one is complete. And they'll get enough for here as he is taken down.
Number 0. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 28-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal. Here's a designed run. And he will take it in himself. Touchdown, Anchorage.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. The extra point, up and good. And the visitors are able to edge a bit closer.
Visitors 14.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd
Brings
and
up
10.
2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Receiver in motion, headed left. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
So it's 4th down. They'll call on the punt team. Now fair catch is called for and made right there at the 45.
First down and
The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they ended up holding them to just a short game.
And he'll be near the 1st down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
Now this time he'll set up to throw. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Turnover on down.
And a great job here by the defense, being strong up inside, forcing the ball carrier to have to bounce this out towards the sideline, and he can't get the corner, and they come up with a huge 4th down stop.
So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. There's a handoff out of the gun, and he'll get about 6 there. second down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3.
Down at the 43-yard line. Brings up
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
a gain of 12 yards. That's another first down.
Here's a toss, right side. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw.
The pass.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Middle they go. Able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not a second. He'll be taken down for no gain right at the line of scrimmage. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Here now, 3rd and 5. Back to throw.
The 3rd down pass. A loss of 10 yards. Brings up
Todd Bowles will opt for the field goal unit. This will be a 38-yard attempt. That one is good. And his guys add on to their lead.
home team 31.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own
The
30-yard
visitors'
line.
offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. Travel start on the ground. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
13 yards. And an Anchorage first down.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 13 yards.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the toss, they'll run. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple of snaps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. 3rd and a yard. That's going to be intercepted. And this defense will take over here following the interception.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive, and then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. And after a slow start to the year, they put it together so far this one. Trying to avoid the 0-3 start and looking good to do that right now. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard
So,
line.
1st and 10 here now at the 38. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
It's a gain of 11. That's another first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
A tight end in motion now. Right back to him on first down. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
49-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. These scores have to be a relief to this team, Greg. Looking at going 0-3 instead, a 4th-quarter lead, and it looks like win number 1 is on the way.
Absolutely, and at this stage of the season, still being early, this is about as close to a must-win as it gets. Historically, teams that avoid 0-3 starts by getting back to 1-2, the likelihood of them being in that playoff picture is drastically different. So, big win today when they needed it the most.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 2. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense make their way out to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if we get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. And an Anchorage first down.
They'll look to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Trying to at least get back to the line of scrimmage, but it doesn't do it. That's a loss of a yard and leading to 3rd down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. 25 yards, the pickup there. And that will be a first down.
25 yards. And an Anchorage first down.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. And an Anchorage first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Throwing right, it's taken in. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
they'll look to throw again. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it
is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Anchorage. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. Touchdown here in the fourth quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for two. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the fourth quarter.
Visitors 22.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take him down for a loss.
He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's taken in. It's Royce Freeman. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is 4th down. This kick hangs up, and the fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back set to go once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. They'll begin here on the ground. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now, faking the give. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Now after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 11 on that run. First down, Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Gets it into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
17 yards.
Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Now the second timeout called by the defense. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Brings up second
In
and
order to be
9.
successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now, you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
The slot man in motion right. A fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. Fourth down, straight ahead.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So, fourth down, and out comes the field goal unit. This a 31-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And his guys will extend their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Visitors offense ready to take over once again. They'll do so with first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
A gain of 14. And an Anchorage first down.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw taken in. And he's out of bounds on the pass play. But that's good for 8 yards.
At the 44-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
He'll look to throw.
Second and 2.
He'll step up and run. They'll look to pick this up. Third and a yard.
Tackler made by Terrence Mitchell. It's a gain of a yard. And it's
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
It's a gain of 3. And an Anchorage first down.
Throwing now from the gun. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And an Anchorage first down.
Throwing now on first and 10. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They've moved the ball well here, but now face third and 2. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he's going to be out of bounds just past the marker. The ball was in the proper place for a new set of downs.
Pickup of 2 yards. And an Anchorage first down.
To the air one more time. He's got it at the 3. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
1-yard line.
He'll get up and stop it here. The spike comes with 19 seconds to go. He'll drop the throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
And this is where it pays to have a strong arm to throw this sort of outbreaking route, Mike, towards the boundary in tight coverage. You got to have a lot of faith that you're going to get that ball there. If you're a little late or this ball is underthrown, it could result in a pick six the other direction. Instead, he fires it and he puts it on a line, and the result is a touchdown.
Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.